Hey guys, Scotty Z here. I'm standing on the largest bamboo bridge in the world, spanning the largest river in Bali. This is the mighty Ayung. Across that side of the bridge is the mighty Green School, or the famous Green School, and on the other side is my house, a 3-story bamboo house that I live in here in Bali, where I mentor 7 kids that go to the Green School and help them to achieve the utmost in being awesome. And I'm making this video today on request from a brother out there, Clayton Farmer. How you going? Asked me to elaborate a little bit on a blog post that I made about getting closer to and being connected with God. Now, first of all, what does God mean? To me, God is all that is. Inside, outside, the micro, the macro, everything is God, source, great spirit, whatever word it is that you want to use. That to me is God. My conscious journey, you can still see me, of God or source started when I was 19 years old, and I made a decision to be happy. That was the greatest decision of my life, and since then every single moment, and literally I'm more and more aware of these moments now, and becoming more and more aware of them as I go on, every moment has been in the focus of being one with God. So here it is, Clayton. And for anyone out there, the first and most important thing that you can do to get closer to God is to get into nature. Get into nature. Nature, big word, right? A couple of things that nature is. 1, it is this beautiful river that I'm walking beside. 2, it is the green trees that grow alongside the riverbank. 3, it is the air that I breathe. 4, it is the water that I drink, the food that I eat, everything that I put into my body. That is nature, including my thoughts, including the associations I have with people. This is all nature. But to keep it simple, let's get started. The first thing to do is go into nature. Find a beautiful green place with flowing water and spend time in it. As much time as you can. I was going to use the word afford, but to be honest, you can't afford not to. We've grown up in nature, we've been one with nature for hundreds and thousands, millions of years, tens of thousands. It doesn't really matter how long you believe human beings have been here, we have been connected with nature. We have, in the last however many couple of thousands of years, started to slowly move away from the natural way of being as we've increased our intellect and therefore increased our technology. We have used this intellect and technology for some unknown and abstract reason to get away from nature. The fantastic part is, technology now is allowing us to communicate this vision and this idea of being one with nature once again. So right now, I'm just going for a Sunday stroll, an afternoon walk, because I want to be closer to God, closer to Source. And this is the easiest place for me to do that. So get out into nature. How I do that is I spend time, slippery, I spend time by the river. If I'm living near an ocean, which depends on where I'm living at the time, I go and sit by the ocean. I go for a swim in the ocean. Whoa, check this cave out. How awesome is that? Whew. I don't know if you could see that then, if the light allowed it, but there's a big cave with water there. Amazing. So yeah, just get out there. Whatever nature that you're near, get out and spend time in it. Second thing while you're in nature is to be aware. Just be aware. Be aware of what's going on in your head. Quieten it. Just let it be. How to quieten it? A few different ways. One is to open up the external senses that are bringing in the information into the mind, or into the brain, and that's going to stimulate the brain and therefore the mind to get out of its thinking and its monkey chatter and more into the sensations of nature. Listen. Listen to all the things that I hear. I hear the river there. Don't have to analyze it, but I'm going to just allow it right now. Don't analyze it, just experience it. A river. I hear an aeroplane a moment ago. I hear the birds. What do I smell? Ooh. Oh, what can I feel? Oh, a big monitor lizard. That thing's huge. What can I see, yeah? What can I see? What can I feel? I feel that light breeze coming from down this way onto my arm. Yeah, again, don't judge it. I'm just explaining it now for the sake of this video to show you what I'm going through because we're in this technology. But when you're in nature, just experience it. Experience the senses, the 5 senses, and the 6th sense. 6th sense is that feeling, that connection that I have with this natural world. What do I feel inside of myself, intuitively, without analyzing what that word even means? What do I feel within me when I'm in nature? That 6th sense as well. Nature. If you're living in Tokyo City, the middle of LA, you're in Moscow, you can still be in nature. Yeah, you can be in nature. Right now, I could be in the middle of the biggest city in the world, Mexico City, whatever it is, and still be one and connected with nature. As I get more into this more energetic space of nature, look at this beautiful river, hello. It gets easier, absolutely gets easier. The energy is a beautiful light vibration. There's movement, there's power, there's grace in a lighter form, more closer to that source energy than it is in the denser form of buildings, cars, the things that we've taken this lighter energy and we've transformed it into a denser state. Yes, it is going to be easier out in nature, which is why, again, get out into the river, get out into the forest, get out onto the ocean. But even if you're sitting right now in an office building, in a high-rise or in your home or whatever it is, you are still in nature because there is nothing that has been taken away by changing that. You're still in nature. You can still connect. You can still use your senses. You can still feel. But again, get out into the natural world as much as you can. So, Clayton, that's for you. Personally, I'm going on a 10-day rafting trip to Sulawesi tomorrow to spend 10 days out in the middle of nowhere on a massive river. I'll be 8 days on the river. Pretty full on. Never done it before. Very excited. My way of connecting with nature. When I get back from that, I'm going to invite some of you guys to come to Bali with me and come on some adventures as well. I use adventure as a medium to connect with nature because being on a river rafting or being on a rock face abseiling and climbing is such an intense experience for my 5, 6 senses that it brings me intensely into that moment. Intensely into the moment that nothing else in my mind could absolutely hold me back. So I use adventure to bring me closer to nature. And I'll be offering that for you guys to come and play with me as well and get closer to nature yourselves. Otherwise, from Bali on the Ayung River, Scotty Z, that's that bridge. See that bridge behind me? Yo, that's beautiful, that thing. Green School, I'm going to take you guys through the Green School too. All right, love you very much. Just connect. Easy, just connect. Connect who you are to who you really are, yeah? And use your senses, get into nature, smile, for life is so wonderful, and I love you guys, and let's have some more fun. As much fun as humanly possible. Cheers! Keep smiling. Leave a comment on Facebook if you want, guys, and I'll communicate. Banana.